Hello, this is Prince of Somni, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we encountered Vandham, who invited us over to his village. And in this episode, we're going to be going to his village.
Hell of a story. So you headed to the World Tree to reach Elysium, but got swallowed up whole instead. You got some crazy luck.
So, what were you doing back there then?
You know this Titan? It ain't too fussy about what it eats. I went down there to see if anything we might need in the village washed up. But mostly I only found your sorry mushes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Here we are. Welcome to Garfont. Ain't much but its home.
The village has a lot of children.
Lots of drivers and blades here, too.
We're in the business of dispatching drivers and blades all across the world. Most of the kids are war orphans. Took them in while on the job.
So you're saying that you take them under your wing?
But just till they're able to make it by themselves.
Some of them might grow up to be drivers, like ourselves. But then others might become tailors.
Doesn't matter what they want to do with their lives. We leave it up to them to decide.
Aye, us justice busters just want to help.
Good eggs, huh?
You said it. I've been called worse. Come on, let's eat. All this egg talk's making me hungry.
Okay, well this is Garfont Village, and before we move on with the plot, I want to do some shopping! What? I mean, it's good stuff. It's court. Stop judging me. Anyhow, so yeah, we got some pretty good core chips over here. Apparently I already own a bronze chip? Don't remember getting that. Probably from a side quest. But if you didn't, I would recommend buying a bronze chip for Poppy because it boosts her block rate. Other than that, everyone else should get a scale chip. So let's see that. I'm going to buy one for my Wind Knuckle Claw and generic healer as well. So that would be 1, 2, 4 of these. Yeah, I can afford that. So yeah. If you buy them but don't apply them in shop, what you can do is you can go into the character menu and apply them manually from here. So I want to apply the bronze chip to Poppy. And then the scale chips to everyone else. So, let's see. One for you. I don't actually know what a Lycaon is. It sounds like it would be something wolfish. Maybe that's just my imagination. Hey, future me in editing, go look it up. Go look it up right now. I know you're probably not listening to me, but damn it, you should look it up anyhow. Alright. Let's see what they got by way of accessories here, too, and I might upgrade my ox cores depending on what I have. Let's see. Infantry vests, which we already have one of, but I could stand to buy like a couple more, I think. And champion belt, colorful feather. And nothing too critical here. I'm gonna go for HP builds in the early game just because it's nice to have more health. I'd rather be able to outlast everything than, well, anything else, really. Let's see, increases let's see. I'll just cut this out and bring it back off screen. Okay, I just finished refining some Ox cores. I gave Dromark Affinity Max Barrier and Art Stealth, and I gave Pyra Affinity Max Attack. Just what I had lying around. If you have anything better, or something that you think is cool, equip that too. It's kind of hard to determine exactly what you should use for Ox cores, because there's so many variations of what you have available, but that's just generally what I'm going to be using. Let's see, I believe this treasure chest is not the one I'm thinking of. Never mind! Let's see. There's a treasure chest around here somewhere that I know has something good in it, but I can't quite remember.
You're all
which.
mine.
Apparently not that one either. Although a shackled blade resist is pretty nice to have later. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, no, it's
And
definitely this
you're
one.
all mine.
All in one piece.
Yep. Second overdrive protocol right here by Mercenary HQ. Awesome. Alright, yeah, now... Oh wait, actually, before now. Over here... Oh, is this not it? Or maybe we just can't take a rest here right now, but I know for a fact that this is supposed to be an inn. I guess we just can't rest yet. Alright. Well, anyhow, let's move on with the plot by talking to Gul'dan over here.
I'm going to get some water. Vandham?
Cheers, love. Give me a beer.
Beer? Coming right up.
What's up? The grub don't suit you?
So, do you fight in wars too, Vandham?
You got a problem with mercenaries?
Are you trying to get us to join up?
Ha! Shrimps like you, we're not that desperate. Relax.
Okay. Good to know.
Rex, you're a salvager, ain't you?
Yeah.
You must have fished out your share of military supplies, right? You fine with that?
Nah, I don't want to get involved with it.
It's all the same. Compasses, valves for ether stoves. Armies need all these things. That bread you're eating, it's made from ruska flour, supplied by the Ardanian government. This world's full of war. Don't matter if you're a soldier or not. As long as you're alive, you're in the war, some way or another. Don't you think? Life can be cruel. Crueler than you know. That's why I set up this little band, so I could protect the people I care about. Rex, you're the driver of the Aegis. The whole world's gonna try and scalp you. You realize that? How are you gonna live when you've got everyone gunning for you? It'd be easy to run. All you need to do is ditch that girl. Come on! Gotta get ready!
Where are we going?
Just follow me, kid!
Interesting conversation we've got going there. Anywho... Yeah, I guess this is kind of where the game's expecting you to go around shopping, but we've already taken care of that, so let's just head on over to where Vandham is. Ooh, we got a side quest here. I'm gonna hold off on side quests for now. There'll be plenty of time for side questings at the end of the chapter. That's basically how I'm gonna be handling side quests, by the way, is unless I otherwise specify it, because I think there's one area where I will otherwise specify it, I'm basically only going to be handling side quests at the end, or rather, at the beginning of a chapter, just, like, to keep the flow of the game going once we're really into the chapter itself. But yeah. Oh, Rock. Are you pleased? Oh, I guess he is pleased to meet us. Or they, I suppose I should say. I haven't shown this off, but just about every blade in the game has a specific gender related to it. Rock's gender is apparently 4. Yeah, I don't know, viewers. I mean, okay, it's kind of like a meme among every character. It means Rock is gender neutral, but, like, We say Rock's gender is 4 because the memes. It's actually, I think it's less gender and more like the form of the blade, because I know... Actually, no, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think Rock is referred to as they, mostly. Ha ha. Well, he is pretty good at dodging.
We just got a job to go check out some kind of crazy energy effect. Somewhere up around the blowhole. What do you say? Fancy being a mercenary for a day?
Okay. But, I mean, we don't work for free.
Don't worry, kid. You'll get paid.
And now we get Vandham himself in the party. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna swap him out with Rex right now just so I can show you what he's made of. Anyhow, just like Vandham was saying, he will not resonate with any other blade because, well, Rock is all he needs, so don't even bother trying. He has his own, like, equipment and stuff like that too, which we can... Oh, sorry, not that. We can show off here, and his arts, which I haven't actually been updating recently. Let's see. Let's give him an infantry vest and probably something strength boosting. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Anywho, Vandham is an attacker just like Rex is, which is why I subbed him out, but he's also somewhat tanky too, just by virtue of having a really high HP stat. So that's really nice. Rock has a pretty decent core chip already, so don't worry about it. And we can check out his arts here. I don't care for Mega Muscle, but he has Muscle Slash, which deals more damage when at low HP, Fast Twitch, which is that evasion art from earlier, and Muscle Uppercut, which is our first real instance of a launch attack. So just like how there's Break and Topple, if you follow that up with this, you'll launch the enemy right into the air and spin them around like a top. It's actually really good. Anywho, let's boost these arts a little bit, and there we go. You could probably have a launch art if Nia just happened to have a Knuckle Claw on her, but my Nia does not, so we don't. But yeah. Okay, I just took a little opportunity here to start filling out nodes on characters' affinity charts. We're working towards arts chaining for Rex. And I got a couple more nodes here for Nia and Tora, but for Vandham, he had enough points for me to unlock Burly Chain, which lets us chain driver arts into driver arts, which I'm going to have a whale of a time with, as well as Muscle Accelerator, which lets him use his X art at the start of battle. So now I can finally show off how awesome it is to just cancel arts like that. And anyhow, let's get to seeing how Vandham is in action. I don't think he's actually not jumping as high. I think he's just so tall that he looks like he's not jumping as high. Yeah, I mean, he's like twice Nia's size. Anywho, yeah, let's see him in action.
Come on! Weapons drawn!
Rock's weapons dual size hit twice for just about every auto attack he does except for the third one, so they're actually pretty remarkably fast. So that's really nice. Are you gonna topple or nah? No, you're not gonna topple. Let's see if I can show off the arts chaining. Watch this. Haha! See that? Yeah! Much better than what we've been doing before. So you can cancel arts into other arts and just chain them all together to get a big boost on your specials. It's really handy. It's useful for just about every character, but it's the most useful for tanks and DPS, and more useful for Rex than anything else. I forgot to show off launch there, that's a little unfortunate, but oh well. There's another stage to driver combos, by the way. That would be Smash, but you don't get access to anything that can let you smash until like Chapter 4.
Superbly done.
There you go. Yeah, that's launch in action, basically. Lets you send them up spinning like a goddamn top. Now let's see. Yeah, there we go.
I see.
Filled out a little bit
Indeed.
more of Rock's affinity chart. Unfortunately, you can't unlock anything on Rock's key affinity until later on in the game, so don't worry about it, but yeah. Oh yeah, I suppose I should mention this. Vandham's a permanent party member. He's gonna be around for quite a while. I may not use him all the time, because I also like using Rex, but yeah, he's gonna be here for a while. It's just that, for right now, he can't really equip any other blades other than Rock. So, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but whatever.
An ether miasma. Take it this is your first one.
Ether miasma?
It's a load of poisonous waste products spewed from the Titan's guts. You know, when you get gassy? Kinda like that.
Is there a way through this thing? I can't see any way around it.
Hey, no fear. Rock, mate! You're up!
Miasma's died down.
Yep, nothing to it. Let's roll!
Oh, that's a handy trick he's got there. But yeah, let's just head on up here. The pathway from here all the way up to our destination is pretty linear, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's just that there's a lot of kind of annoying enemies along the way. I probably should be fighting these guys, but I'd like to make some story progress today, so let's just run past everything except for probably the wolves that are up ahead. Man, this is an angle. Holy crap. This kind of reminds me of my front yard back when I used to live in an actual house instead of where I live now. Oh, God. Yeah, it used to be at like something close to like a 45-degree angle or something like that. And it was a pain in the ass to mow. So, of course, I was the one who was forced to mow it. But, yeah, these things happen. Even though I really hate it. Yeah, the flick stick strat isn't that optimal when it comes to dual size, but you know what? Whatever. You can't cancel out of it like this, though, which is kind of the bad part about it. Yeah! With that sick canceling tech I've got going on there, viewers.
Volcanic storm.
That was a cool little camera twirl it just did right there. Huh. Alrighty, let's just keep on heading on. I had to take care of those wolves. They probably wouldn't have let me go past otherwise. There comes a time in a Vandham's life where you just have to fight your way past things. Anywho, let's head just over here.
An Arden. Just what we need. Rex, any good with that anchor?
Yeah, I get by.
Hand that here. Now watch.
I never thought of using it that way.
The trick is to pull it toward at just the right moment. Now you try.
Alright. Now, I guess the game's kind of expecting you to be using Rex right now, but I'm using Vandham. But in any case, the game is trying to teach you a little bit about driver combos here, which I've already explained multiple times, but whatever. But the point of this is that Rex's Anchor Shot now topples enemies in addition to its previous effect, which is really, really useful. I've kind of been dying to use this ability for quite a while now, actually, viewers, because toppling with Rex is just really useful to have, because I use Rex just about all the time, honestly. Anyhow, let's just use our canceling tech over here and see where that'll get us. Unfortunately, we're kind of down a tank right now, so that's not so great, but I think we'll manage. I think we can take him. My god, Rex's damage numbers are high. Can you topple him? Alright.
Superbly done!
Fast twitch! Muscle slash!
Yeah, unfortunately, arts that deal more damage when you're at low HP, you're kind of limited use, because I'm usually not at low HP in this game.
Good on you.
Look at him go! Launch is so ridiculous.
Fast twitch! It's time, Vandham! Let's do it, mate! Fury! Crimson Storm!
Yeah, that would have been so much cooler if I hadn't flubbed up the command at my last moment. Oh, is Nia gonna die? That's unfortunate. I also pressed the wrong button there. Oh well. Yeah, this is what happens, viewers, when you don't run a tank. Oh well.
I missed.
Yes, thank you for telling us we're at the blowhole game. Alright, there we go.
You got it after seeing it once. Not bad, kid.
Hey.
Listen up, kid. Drivers use arts, but that doesn't just mean using the powers your blade gives you. There are arts that use your own strength or take advantage of your enemies. There are all sorts. A driver's job is to be smart with his arts and protect his blade.
Protect my blade?
Yeah. It's a two-way thing, kid. You gotta be aware of the power coming out of her. Don't waste it. Channel it through your arts and protect her. If you can do that, then you're a true driver, kid.
A true driver? I don't know. Am I ready?
Course you are. That thing from before took me 5 years to learn that.
5 years?
Yeah, but you saw it once, and then you aced it like it was nothing. And you got Nia and Tora in tow. Those guys are pretty handy. Kid, you got a bright future.
I think I'm gonna spew.
Biggie Pon has scary face, but he very nice.
Suss me out, Furry Pon.
Well, no one said just because he has big muscles doesn't mean he doesn't have a big heart. Although I guess by definition, having big muscles does mean he has a big heart. Anyhow, yeah, so in the next episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're gonna finish off this little job of Vandham's. I'm gonna switch Rex back into the party, or back first into the party for now, and we'll head on up towards the blowhole. See you guys then!